Bone Daddy's ready. Oh, is that the
Yeah. Bone Size ready. Streaming times. Drink that water. It's Bone Dads. We're Bone Dads today. We're just skeletons who
I need water to think.
Screwed your mom and became your Bone Dad.
Is that how you become someone's dad, just by screwing their mom?
Not immediately.
It means a lot of people are your dad. Oh, just kidding.
No.
Ally's mom is a goddess. She's a saint. She's an angel.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's some biology that has to happen there. We always tag this as adult only. We're not getting any kids in here who don't know how sex and babies work.
Yeah, I don't know. You poop on a belly button.
You're not gonna have this problem.
That's right. I don't have to worry about making the babies. I don't have to worry about making the babies.
No, not the making. So,
all of your friends are here.
all of my friends.
I hope so.
So I guess just a little hope. I hope that if our stream quality is really weird, that somebody says something, because we can stop and restart it, and I can change a couple numbers around. But we're trying new settings, because last time we played. Oh, what's that game we're playing? Is it Obra Dinn?
Oh, fuck.
Last time that we played.
Yes.
The Return of the Obra Dinn.
Yes.
The record, some weird codec stuff happened. So we're hoping that doesn't happen this time. But so what did we do last time? We saw every death that we had access to.
We went through every cinematic.
And so we've seen all the scenes, but we haven't necessarily it's bad. We haven't necessarily learned things, I guess.
We learned things.
We learned a lot of things. But
we learned lots of things.
Well, take a look at this.
Yeah, let's go.
Look, 15 fates solved.
Okay, that's a quarter.
It's like a quarter of them.
That's great.
So it's good, but we have a long way to go in terms of like deductions, and I think we got to be more bold this time around. So hopefully that works out.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just taking a peek at our stream. I think we're doing okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's bueno.
Es bueno. We're gonna continue, and I don't know where we want to start. So what was your thought? What was your thought on how we would progress?
Okay, so here's where I'm living in my headspace about this. Pull up the pictures. Pull up the photo of our cast.
Yeah.
Our cast and crew. No, bottom one. Go to the bottom one. This is late in the voyage.
It is.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So there are some people from the top photo that aren't necessarily going to make it to this place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we don't necessarily have to worry about them. So we can look at the flow of time eventually and kind of help piece together who some of these people are. I think the other thing that we can safely assume are the mates.
Yeah,
the three mates, right? So
we've got first mate and second mate.
And what about the third mate? He's on the other side of the captain. No, he's on the other side of the captain. That one.
Okay, you think that's the third mate?
So I think that is also a mate.
Well, and then there's it was this guy.
Sure.
Clubbed.
So, but there are four mates, right?
Yeah, I believe that's true.
So,
right? So if we go back in here, we can see, first, second, third, fourth mate.
So we have a third mate and a fourth mate, Martin Parrott and John Davies.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to look at the two of them and see how many memories they're in. I mean, he's in 9 of them, and I think the other one's in 12.
Yeah, something like that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that would be a good place to start, is to maybe visit some of the early the earliest memories we can find both of them in.
Yeah. So one of the things we can do here is we can bookmark one person's memories, and then we can
jump to the bookmarks.
So we can be like, where's his first memory?
Boom, bitter cold.
And it's bitter cold, and we can go find this body. So we have this guy, the surgeon's room.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can just head there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got to go look at these scenes again. Now where is this? This is on the third deck.
Third deck
the
down
Orlop
on the
deck.
stairs. It says the body was moved post-mortem too.
Oh yeah.
So
is this where he died?
I think that's where the body is.
I think you're right. You're right. So
and there are some of them that are only accessible through other deaths.
Yes. Well, especially those ones out in the middle of. Am I going the right way? I do not appear to be.
Yeah, he's right.
Is this him? It is.
Yeah. That's him.
So look at this one again. Yeah. Oops. Well, I skipped the dialogue, but that's okay.
This is hard in this mode. It looks way different.
I know.
Okay. Do we have his info? Do we have his info though?
So that's him.
That's him.
And then we've got the doc. I'd like to watch this scene again. I want to.
I think it's playing behind us, so like we click through it, right? So it's literally playing behind us, so you can go read the transcript.
I can read the transcript, but I want to hear it again. Where's the exit? Okay, so I screwed us. I screwed us up. I didn't realize by clicking it wouldn't advance the dialogue. It would just get right to the scene. So we'll go back into the scene.
Okay, one more time, and just let it go.
Oh.
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, non-consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house.
Right.
I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I give him
I
some
gave him
shit.
some laudanum. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. So we've already got this guy being
El Doctor, who we assume is the doctor.
right. It's Henry Evans. We thought he was alive in Africa.
Yeah, he's in Morocco.
So one thing that I think is interesting that we should look at is things are in pairs of 3, right? So who do we have that we've? Oh, does it not cross them out in this view?
No, but it has them written as like handwriting, but not text.
Yeah, I mean,
if you go
look,
back to it.
So like, we've got surgeon's mate.
Mm-hmm.
Hokseng Lao.
Okay.
So we've got a few people fully filled out here that I don't think have been set into the book, which to me kind of seems like we don't have all of it correct. You know? Because I think these crossouts, because they wouldn't show up here if they were already printed into the book, right? Because like the captain's not here.
Well, hang on.
The crossout means that we've filled out all the details, like we think we know what it is. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we've crossed out. And it should give us, at every 3 that are correct, it should tell us what's correct.
No, I get that.
So none of these, or 3 out of the 5 of these at least, aren't fully correct.
So, but my question, if you go back to that view, are you sure that's not the deaths just from this chapter or from like this? So James, So who's James Wallace? The surgeon's mate. He's the little boy, right?
Mm-hmm. So James...
Because we didn't write like a death for him, did we?
we didn't.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. Well, weird. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do the crossouts mean then? What do you think?
So
What section are we in? This guy.
We're in Bitter Cold, and we're in his.
Oh my god. Oh, I just want to... Oh, how do I get there? Oh.
Don't you hit tab and it brings you to his page in the book if you need it?
No, it's just pulling up the picture now.
Okay.
Oh, is that him? No, that's the falling cargo guy.
Yeah.
All right, so where did you think we were? Bitter Cold.
So we are in a Bitter Cold right now. We're in part 2 of
it's
Bitter
this one.
Cold.
This person.
Surgeon's
right.
room.
Unknown soul, tragic illness.
Yep.
Yes, that's correct. All right.
But he's also only one triangle. So what other memories is he in, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
4 memories. What's his first memory?
He's in on the cargo deck. So that was one of the ones that we didn't get to go explore very much because we had to jump corpse to corpse.
That's a good point. Why don't we go look at that? Well, okay, first of all, who the fuck is this?
That is... we know how he died, I think.
Decapitated by the beast.
Yeah, we don't know who he is, though.
What's your deal? He seems really casual.
What is he wearing? Just
Yeah,
like regular clothes?
Just like suspenders.
Okay. He's not wearing like a...
Yeah, he seems super like
super cash
right now with this guy
like
dying.
He cares about that other guy maybe.
Yeah. And then our doc.
Our doc actually cares. The monkey's up there just chilling.
Oh, that's right. Monkey.
So scary.
Okay, cool. And then
so who we got out here? What is this guy?
Oh, this is another corpse.
Yeah, that's another corpse.
I
I
don't
don't
want
want
to
that.
click on it.
But he is crushed.
Crushed by a beast.
By a terrible
He's
beast.
in 12 memories.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We don't know who any of these people are.
But there are some memories that we didn't get to fully explore.
This is also true.
That is one of the Asians. You can tell by the way his feet are on the ground when he's crouching. Or
Could be.
Yeah, or Indians. One of those two.
Could be. He's next to these fellas.
Those
Oh,
guys.
this is illness. So all of these people are together. So they might all be the Indians, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're all sitting here together.
Uh-huh.
And this guy was Solomon Sayed. And I think there were 4 Indians,
Correct.
right?
Yep.
So I wonder, is it worth... I mean, like...
Just picking one of the other Indians? Or,
I mean,
or the
there's
guy
only-
from Persia?
There's only...
It could be
So there's the ship's steward, who seems like that would be a more important person, right?
He's one of... Yeah.
And there were... There's Solomon Sayed, and then these 3 other Indians are listed as seamen, right?
Okay.
So, like, if there's 4 of them hanging out together, right? Like, if I could just call that one William Wasim.
Shut up. You piece of shit.
Bam.
There you go.
Right? Like,
All right, so who we got?
So he's crushed by falling cargo.
Wasim.
Lars Lindy, yeah,
Lars
crushed by
Lindy.
Nathan Peters.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
And one of the disappearances.
Henry Evans alive in Africa. All right, so we figured that out.
Look at that.
I feel
5
good about
minutes in.
that.
5 minutes
I feel
in.
good about that.
That's, I mean, yep. See, so we have all those cross-offs, but we have a bunch that are only filled in like with 1 piece or
Yep.
2 pieces.
Yep. Okay. Now, the other thing we can do is this person's name, maybe, right? Like, if we're guessing these are
All of the
the
India.
Indians, so then, yeah, because...
Did
who did
you-
okay, wait a minute. So there was that one.
I mean, yeah, pick one.
That one. I think that's... Didn't one of them... So,
They should, both of the Indians died from terrible illness, right?
yeah, so is this the one that we don't know? Oh, right. So this is another one we don't know the name of,
Uh-huh.
right? I mean, we could just
Do it. Let's do it, and let's get past this
put
part.
Renfred, and let's put the other name here, right?
Yep.
Oops.
And then we'll switch them around, too.
Yeah, if we need to, if we get a couple more and we are like, well, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so we've got a couple more filled in completely, and we can swap their names around
Yes.
when we get to a point. So we wanted to leave this one and go to the crushed person.
Wait, turn to the left first. Who's sitting over there?
Who are these? Oh, so these are the Formosans.
They're the Formosans. Okay.
Yeah,
So wait, we go upstairs at all in this?
probably. Nope.
Nope.
So we can't
Okay.
go up. We can't go down.
But we can leave, and we can go out here.
we
onto
can
this
sneak
side.
around,
Oh.
but
That's-
there's nothing of interest back here.
Are we sure?
I mean, this just looks in on
Can
the,
you?
you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you can't like see the shelf better or anything. Okay.
No.
about
But then
the
there's
other
the
side?
other side, but that also shouldn't really have anything of interest. Is this room behind the stairs, and then just looking back into the room again. Okay.
Oh wait. That's behind the Formosans thing. I can't see anything. Okay.
No view. All right.
Okay.
So let's get out of this. Let's go find the crushed person because, like you said, we really wanted to look around in that one.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's crushed cargo hold is the other side. I think, right?
I think it's down one more. I might be mistaken, but I think it's right over here.
Okay, cool.
I think it's this person.
We'll find out. This is loose cargo 102.
Yeah.
So that guy sounded Indian. Did you hear that?
A little.
Okay.
Oh no! So this is
That's
Samuel
Samuel.
Peters. This is the brother, remember?
Yeah.
And the
So this is one of the
This
ones
is
we
the-
wanted to go explore.
this
So
is Lars.
yeah, so go explore around up top. See if you
Yeah,
can
see
run
how
up.
far we can get up here.
There's the Formosan again.
Oh, I can't go up.
Wait, can you go up on the other side though?
Maybe. Who's this?
That's
Oh, that's the other one who died, whose name we're not sure of.
okay. And that one is.
And that's the. So these are the two who died,
Okay, cool. But they're also like the other.
and they're carrying barrels.
So that totally makes sense that
Is
the other
Formosan.
guy would be part of the cargo crew because they're doing all the cargo stuff. So who is that one?
This is the guy who we think it's hard to tell, but kind of looks like a black guy.
Kind of looks like a black guy.
And I wonder, are there obvious, like,
Are you about to say black people names?
well, not black people names. I just mean like country, like New Guinea, Sierra Leone,
Oh yeah.
Hamadou Diom, like, and it's not impossible that there's a black person from England here, but it's also early 1800s, and
Sure.
like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like we might be supposed to kind of think this. Something I also realized, this is something hilarious to me. We did not realize this earlier, or at least if you did, we didn't say it. These unknowns aren't real people. There's an unknown of each rank. So if we don't know who they are, but we think maybe they're an officer, we can put unknown officer as a placeholder for us.
Oh.
See what I mean? And like unknown passenger, unknown steward, midshipman.
Oh, okay.
Topman.
We won't be using that, I'm sure.
Maybe. Okay, so like, yeah, we don't know what happened. They're in 11 memories, and we don't. It says
He's all over the ship, dude.
yeah, he's everywhere. Show memories on deck map. How does this work?
It shows all the little like squares you can go that he's
It
a
shows
part of.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it shows. Well, those are all the memories that he's a part of, and that shows where they happen too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty.
Follow
cool.
the flow of time. Like where does his first? Does it show his first one?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, we'd have to go by the numbers.
So those are
like
6,
5, is
7.
unholy captives. Unholy captives. 2 bitter
2
cold. So
bitter
this is
cold.
right
So
now,
that's
right?
this one. Yeah.
No,
And then
no.
yeah.
This is loose cargo.
Oh, loose cargo is
This
number
right
1.
here. So this is his first
This
memory.
is your
we see him
first
in.
memory, and then he's in both of them.
Yeah. So part 1, and then part 2, and then
He's in Soldiers of the Sea.
so that's
okay.
6. And what did you say?
There was another one that
7?
was down at the bottom.
So 7 is the Doom part 1.
Yeah. But we don't see him after the Doom.
Oh, Doom part 7.
But we don't see him after the Doom again.
No. Maybe he's one of the 3 bodies flying off the ship.
Could be.
You know what I mean?
Could be.
But it might be interesting. I want to write stuff down. We want to go back to the Doom part 7.
Yeah, we do.
I just really want to go back there.
Fuck yeah, we do.
Doom part 7. Can we find the guy? That's
guy.
a bad note.
Black guy.
I'll fix it later.
African American man.
He's probably not American, Shane.
Whatever. We say African American now. The African man.
The
gorgeous African man.
Okay, so anyway, so that's this guy. Is
Okay.
there anything else we can see here? Because it kind of looks to
There's
me
side stairs.
like we thought. Who are you?
Who are you indeed? Spiked.
Spiked by a terrible beast.
Was he one of the ones who was in the boats? He perished in Unholy Captives. Oh, look, it tells you where he died. Oh, I didn't realize it tells you where they died.
If you found their body.
Got it. So he
Spiked by terrible beast here.
lift this out and take it below.
Oh, so unholy captive. So he was killed by the mermaid.
Yeah, he's one of the 2 at the same time they get spiked on deck.
Yeah.
So remember how they're like the mermaid is up in the air and then it throws spikes down onto the 2 people. He's one of those 2 people.
Yeah. Okay.
What room is he lifting boxes into right here too? Can we look at the map? The map is also super helpful.
It is.
Das
So
Sheep.
we are.
It doesn't say.
This is just a hallway.
It's just cargo.
Just a hallway and a cargo hold.
Okay.
And then last but not least was
Gun boy.
unknown soul, unknown fate.
Yeah.
Disappeared in the calling. So what was the entry here?
Disappeared in the calling.
what's the disappeared in the Doom? Yeah. So they're one of the Doom disappearances. So
Well, he said that's where we lose track of him in the memories.
right, but we didn't find his corpse, so he's probably is one of the people that was tossed overboard. Like, we may even be able to fill that out if we figure out his name, right? Like,
Yeah.
because we definitely saw bodies flying away.
Yeah. This guy right here, he's probably one of the ones in the boat, right?
In the calling.
Because the calling is whenever they're in the boats with all the mermaids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So he's one of those two.
Uh-huh.
So he is on the disappearance.
Yeah, shot with a gun by... That's right, because that was the end when they come back. And, yeah, clawed by beast and... Unknown soul.
It's one of the Russians.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can we just try some Russian names?
Was this a Russian?
I don't know. No, that's Gun Boy. That's Gun Man. That's Gun.
We thought maybe this was on O'Hagan for a minute. But then I think maybe this was also the Russian. Oh, yeah, look. I think that's...
Nope.
Nope, this isn't the
He's
Russian.
the one who says Mother of God.
What if we just put O'Hagan in here?
Do it.
Just for shits and giggles.
Patrick O'Hagan. Fucking, we're so good at this game.
We already knew. We already had thought that was O'Hagan.
Okay, so that is
All right.
O'Hagan.
And then in the other two are the Indian people that we gave the names to. Renfred and Abraham.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Doop, doop, doop.
Doop. Da doop doop.
Take us along. So some of this is going to get into process of elimination as we get closer, which is going to make things easier.
Which is awesome.
Still
Like
a lot of people over
the Russian thing is Russian dudes.
Mm-hmm. So, right. So this person disappeared in the calling.
Mm-hmm.
So
the Russian guy disappeared in the calling.
Oh,
Boom.
totally. Okay,
So we don't actually know what happened. There's one final scene of the calling, and if they are not in the boat for the final scene with the mermaids, whenever dude gets shot, when the mate gets shot,
and I'm pretty sure they're not.
They are lost at sea in the Canary Islands.
Yeah. So let's see. So, yeah, because we're at the Canary Islands.
Yep.
Totally. So,
So we should still probably go back and look at that scene eventually.
but I bet
you could put that.
right. Like, so what is the?
That one would be.
I mean, I don't know. We can't necessarily say drowned.
Yeah, go down more. There isn't like lost at sea or anything like that.
No.
So maybe it is drowned.
Fell overboard.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, for the moment, I'm just gonna put fell overboard.
I think fell overboard for the 3 people who go missing in the Doom is a good one.
True.
Fell stairs. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so these have 3 triangles as well as far as like naming them.
Yeah, Russian boys.
Okay, so we're still in this one. This is the one who we think maybe he disappeared in the calling, which we're gonna have to revisit at some point. Go out onto those nested memories onto the boat.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But for now,
I fully expect that. I think we can leave this.
I think we can too. Okay, so I have another thought.
Okay, yeah.
So those 2 ladies, when did they leave on the boat? Because we can probably just look at the map and say they're alive in wherever, right? If they actually left on that boat.
We would have to go to the last memory of that section too. And that one was not Unholy Captives. That one, wait.
So I want to see. I'm just gonna. It'll show me where they disappeared.
I was gonna say Escape. It's number 3 or 4, right? No, it's number 9.
So if we go to the last one in Escape, for instance, this is the location of the corpse.
Whenever dude gets shot, I think.
Is in the second deck, in the midshipman. So right down the stairs in the midshipman.
James's mother. That's the guy who says James's mother. That's after he gets stabbed when he hears about the mutiny.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we can go up on deck for that part, can we?
Maybe not. But
we'll find out. Don't leave me, Pete's mother.
Yeah, you might be right on this.
He's like a fancy
on the
boy.
aft gun deck in the midshipman cabin.
Oh, I think we want on the aft gun deck. No, that's downstairs too.
Yeah, those are downstairs. But we might
happens-
be able to go up.
All that happens downstairs.
So on the
why was she
stern-
in? Wait, why is she in that memory? All that happens downstairs. Where is she?
No, she wasn't in the memory. She disappeared in this chapter.
Oh. Okay.
So probably on the stern deck here,
Mm-hmm.
which is...
Yeah.
Where
would
is
say,
this?
Yeah, I would say yes. That's very,
What's
very,
this
very,
diagram?
very top. That shows that it happens on the upper deck.
Got it.
The
Yep.
upper deck of the upper deck.
Yep. Okay, so it's that body that's hanging out on the stairs.
Cool.
Because I like what you were saying earlier. So it must be this one. I like what you were saying earlier, where it was just like one is named Miss, so it's the younger one. So like, let's just do that, and then if we have an idea on how they died or maybe didn't. Okay, so let them go.
And that's that. She shoots him.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so first of all, do we know this person's deets? Unknown soul shot with a gun by...
One of the girls.
Where's the ladies? So they're passengers,
There's Abigail.
which we know, and then we've got Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird. So it's
She
probably
doesn't-
Emily Jackson.
Well, she doesn't say anything, does she?
No.
I feel like she's the Scottish lady.
No, but like, look at the...
The picture.
Yeah. So like...
So the two girls are dancing, right?
Uh-huh.
But that one, she's dancing with that guy.
Oh. Okay, maybe this is the one that's married. If this is the one that's dancing with a guy. Right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? She's dancing with Abigail.
So wait,
So maybe she's married.
maybe.
So like
Where's the other girl in the photo?
right next to her.
No, but so those are the two girls, and then there's Abigail.
Yeah.
Is there, other than Miss Lee, is there another
Miss Lim.
Miss Lim? Is there another
Miss
girl?
Lim's down here. No, I don't think there's other women. I think these are the women. That'd be rough. 60 people on a boat and only 4 women. Bunch
Reminds me
pirates.
of the United States government.
Yep.
Um.
Yeah, there's no other women.
Okay, so
there's
that's
Miss Lim again down here.
That's Miss Lim. Are any of the women watching that death or not? Right?
No, doesn't appear to be. I don't see them.
Because they're all gone at that point.
Yeah.
They haven't escaped yet.
Well, because this guy, we can't see him.
That's the person who they
That's
pretended
this guy,
killed
isn't it?
Nunzio. Yeah.
Isn't Chio
No,
Chen?
no.
This guy.
Him.
Hak-Seng Lao. He died in Murder Part 2, which is 3. So
He's the one who shot. He's the hanging guy. They blame him for
yeah, so this
killing Nunzio.
I mean, this scene is pretty early. That scene where the death happens. I think the women are just not on the deck.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
So if this is the unmarried woman, for instance, shall we say, we could make a guess to say that she's Miss Jane Bird. And it looks to me like they leave. Right? Because she shoots the guy trying to stop him.
Yeah.
So
There's another. That's James or whatever, right?
so this one comes back up.
This is one of the
An Asian guy, I think.
one of the Chinese guys.
And we don't have information on this one. Nothing at all.
He's also one of the
He's
escapees.
missing.
And then there's the other girl crouching in the boat right there.
Yep, so she's the other girl, and then
Whoever that person is on
Can't
the boat
see
with
who
them.
that is.
I think you can see them in the other memory.
maybe. Yeah, you're right. There's another memory.
That's the doctor.
Do you think they went to Morocco together?
With him?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So let's see what we're doing here, because this is.
Wait. Did he? If this scene is early,
Yeah, this is escape. This is.
he comes back. He comes back on
this scene
board.
is very late. It's 9. Escape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a very late. This is like the last sequence.
This is after the bargain.
Yeah. So this person. So this escape happens here.
Mm-hmm. And he goes
to Morocco.
to Morocco.
What if we say they all go? What if we start filling that in? Like if they went together, for instance. Oh God.
Do it.
Get me back to the. Oh, I just want to look.
I still think we have 2 girls from England and 1 girl from Scotland.
Abigail is from Scotland, I think. I think she's the Scottish one.
But is she like at the bottom of the list? Was she at the bottom of the list?
What do you mean?
So like if you go in to fill out like the whatever.
I mean?
So
You're talking about Scotland somewhere down here?
yeah. Right there.
Timothy.
That's Timothy. And then
We have Abigail from
Okay.
Scotland,
Okay.
and that's it.
And the other 2 girls are from England.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
I think the miss is the young one.
we'll see.
Yeah.
So what if we say alive in Africa, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if we say the same for her? Because she is
Because she also escapes. Right?
I mean, they're
Is
on
there-
the boat
is-
together.
Well, we have to look at the memory after this one too, and maybe make sure that nobody
I think this
falls
was the last one.
overboard. No, because you can go into the other corpse from this one.
I'm just gonna put alive in Africa for a second. If those are the names.
Mm-hmm. Who else was on the boat? The other guy.
Yeah, the guy the doctor.
Well,
the surgeon.
I mean the doctor.
the
yeah.
surgeon who sent me the boat.
But then this guy who climbs back up.
Yeah, and
you could put-
he disappears in Escape.
Yeah.
So if he's on the boat, then I mean we could put alive in Africa. I don't care. We're gonna put
We're gonna put stuff,
stuff.
and then we're gonna change stuff.
right.
Yeah.
So what was your thing? So there's another body
Yeah.
here.
There's another body that you can go into, which means it's a later memory, right?
Mhm. Okay.
Part 2 of 6. 'Cause
No,
that
it's an
was-
earlier memory.
Oh,
He's already
okay.
dead here.
Move quick.
Right. Right.
Paul, look out.
Yep.
She's upset that Paul gets stabbed. So, is just
Yeah,
be
so
clear-
she's saying Paul look out.
that's Paul, right? And we did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who is he being killed by?
Yeah, exactly.
So who the fuck are you? One of the Russians.
Yes.
So process of elimination, some Russian names in there.
Maybe. But we don't know how he died. So we
No,
don't
but
have
you can
everything.
you can put it for Paul though, right?
Oh, you're right.
Well, we know how he died. He was shot by Miss whatever her name is, Elizabeth, whoever you think the lady is.
I think it's a different guy, isn't it?
No, it's the same guy. Because she shoots him for stabbing Paul.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, where are our Russians? So we've got 3 Russians. So 2 seamen and a topman.
Mm-hmm.
So he could be the topman. Topman,
If we-
usually up on the sails, right?
Yeah, I mean yes, but if
I
we
don't know. If I put it in, it
What-
doesn't say anything yet.
but what if he has a different uniform than the other 2 Russians
Possible.
in the photo?
Can put Russian names in. Okay.
I don't think we have enough for it to have a group of 3 yet, do we?
I mean, unless we were right on the women. Right? Because I filled out details for the 2 women.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to go back to unknown real fast. So,
So you could switch the women back and forth then.
oh, but I'd have to do that for each Russian name.
I mean, yeah. All right, so Paul gets stabbed
by
by Russian Magoo. Okay, look at his uniform that he's wearing. He's wearing the stripies with the collar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what other people on the ship wear the stripies with the collar?
Well, let's look at the thing here. So he's wearing stripies.
With collar, and those guys are wearing they're like suspenders and they're regular things. So
Yeah.
he is probably the topman, and the other ones are just the shipmen,
Yeah, that sounds right.
right?
So it probably is. Oh, no, I wanted this. Killed with a sword by the Russian topman.
Yep.
Yeah. That seems right.
Yeah, I would say that.
And then your idea was to
Switch around the letters, if that isn't doing anything, right?
right
So you're
Say-
Emily Jackson.
and Miss
Oh, she wasn't even filled in.
Jane Bird. Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah!
And they are alive in Africa.
Hell yeah! They're live in Africa!
Damn. Okay, this is going pretty okay for now. I'm not. Oh man. And we got the Russian guy because of the topman, because of the clothes. I'm so proud of us.
Yeah.
We're doing really good.
Yup. Yup.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we got these, and I already filled in Alive in Africa for him, right?
Correct, but we don't know who he is. But
Right.
he's in 6 memories.
I mean, we could. Oh, hold on. I haven't put this guy's name in yet.
Because now we know who it is.
Yep. His name is that guy. That
Yep,
one.
and he was shot with a gun by the old lady.
You're right.
He shot by old lady.
By
So, not Miss. Because Miss is the young girl.
Emily Jackson.
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
All right. So then, what if we target this fellow as the next to investigate?
Sure.
He disappeared in Escape. What's his first memory?
On the main deck.
Mm-hmm.
So he's watching he's watching them shoot Hok Seng Lao.
Yeah. I don't hate going back to that scene though.
Yeah,
'cause
let's
there's a
go.
ton of
There's
people in there.
25 people on, or 23 people on deck, I think, for that one.
Captain.
Was that the captain? Yep, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Witterell.
And this random guy who got knifed by Robert Witterell in like is in 17 fucking
He
memories.
got knifed by the captain
He gets
super
knifed by
early
the captain
on.
at the end. It was one of the first ones we saw.
Mm-hmm. His first memory is
On the
excuse me.
cargo deck when the person was crushed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, wait a minute. What's the difficulty on this one? One.
He's got to be one of like the cargo boy or one of the
I don't
one
know.
of the gunmen. I think he's a gunman.
I'm not sure.
Cargo boy.
Let's do what we were saying. Find that Chinese person. See if we can't find out their name somehow
Okay.
by investigating the
Yes.
hanged person. We don't need to listen to the scene.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio
Miss Lim.
Pasquale.
Miss Lam, shut up. That's what they say. That's the artist just
Yeah.
watching.
Oh, we can find exactly where he is.
By the authority-
Hold on. Disappeared in in the Escape, right? So it's this one, and can I not go to the
No.
picture from this view?
of the East
Oh, but I can see the thumbnail, right? So
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
it looks like that,
Yep. I got him in my brain.
and we can go back to the sketch down here.
He's
This
right
one?
there. Yep.
Yeah, so he should be.
Next to that's him right there.
Is that him?
Yeah.
It is.
by firing line.
So this is the guy that we're looking for.
Mr. Wolf,
Why is he hanging
when
out with
you
him?
are ready.
Right, sir.
It's a good question.
Ready, men.
Does he work for him?
Oh, and it's this other mate.
Okay, wait. So is he a mate steward? Because he's wearing like a nice jacket?
He is dressed nice, isn't he?
Yeah, and do all of the mates have their stewards with them?
Is that a thing?
Captain, steward, ship steward, first mate steward, second mate steward, third mate steward, fourth mate steward. Ireland, England. Maybe he's Irish. Maybe he's the Irish boy.
Do we know who the second mate is? Do we know who? Yeah. So this is what's interesting. So this is the mate
we don't
that's
know.
off in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's 1, 2. So second mate is Edward Nichols.
Mm-hmm. So is the third mate the other one, and that's the fourth mate then?
Yeah, I mean first, second, third, and then this could be fourth.
No, he like the one on the other side of the captain is fourth.
You think he's the fourth mate?
Well, hang on, wait.
If this one's all the way over here.
They have the same undershirts. So if you go to that side, he's not a mate because he doesn't have those buttons. The other guys have buttons, right? Like they have like the swoopy buttons. And if you go to him, he has the buttons.
Do they have buttons?
Yeah, look at his. You can't really tell because it's not showing the whole thing. But
We could go look at them. They're standing right here.
yeah, yeah. He just has like a normal undershirt, right?
Maybe.
And like an ascot.
But he's got the hat. The hat is a real... It seems like a real tell.
But-
The shape of this hat. Look at, he's got the exact same hat.
No, it's
This
different.
one has a different hat.
'Cause
But he's the first mate.
He's the first mate.
And then we've got these hat boys here,
And it's the same as his.
right? I just don't know that I see... Because he might have buttons. This guy's got like an ascot, and so does this one's got like buttons on his
That's the
coat.
That's the captain.
No, this is the captain.
Oh,
That's the first mate.
first mate.
He's got buttons on his coat. He doesn't have buttons
It
on
looks
his
like their
coat.
stewards are all standing with them though, right?
You could very well be right. Who's this? Is this the second mate's steward? But that doesn't matter. Maybe he's the ship's steward?
He's the ship steward.
But the ship's steward was a... who was this? Is this Indian person?
Oh, maybe he's the captain steward.
Maybe he is Indian.
Wait, no, maybe he's the captain steward
Captain Steward. Philip Dahl, Sweden.
from Sweden.
I don't know. But I like the idea that maybe these are stewards.
And so the guy on the other side is wearing the same outfit as them, right? The same
Yeah,
jacket.
with the split bottom of the jacket.
Yeah.
And then he's special somehow. And then he's got a split.
So maybe that is like the third mate, and then the person that doesn't have a steward on the other side is like the firing gunman in charge of the gunmen.
Him?
No, not him. Oh no.
No, these all have somebody next to them.
They,
And this is the
but
first mate.
so there's first mate, second mate, third mate, fourth mate, right?
Yeah.
So there are 3 other mates other than the first mate. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, so who's who, though?
Well, we know them. Nichols is the second one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got first mate Hoskett.
Mm-hmm.
And then second mate standing behind him is Edward Nichols. And then this person, who we don't know, who has a different hat than literally everyone else.
I think that's the ship steward.
Could be.
I think so.
And then these are normal stewards.
Yeah.
Who's this fellow?
He's
Shot with a cannon down below.
I shot with a cannon.
A cannon. Shot with a cannon.
Okay, wait. So I think he's in charge of the gunmen. So is there someone at the top of the list of the gunmen who's like, this is gunman captain, gunman boy, gunner, and helmsman?
Gunner and
Do you think-
Gunner's mate.
Okay, wait. Do you think the helmsman is the person with the, like, he looks like he has the hat for people who drive boats now? Is that what it is?
It's possible. It's very possible.
So not him, but like him. Like if you ride a ferry, don't they have hats like that?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we could try.
Oh, sorry.
We could try it. Put Finley in there.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
And he's shot by someone?
Yeah, shot by somebody in Escape.
At what part is he shot? Oh, downstairs. Oh, he's shot by that motherfucker who...
Yes, we
he
take
runs...
ship and sail east. I mean, if he is the helmsman, I mean... You know?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because he gets his fucking face blown off by that one guy who, like, they have a scuffle.
Uh-huh.
And the fancy boy hears them talking about it. There's other hat boy.
He's got a different, taller hat. He's got a wider brim.
Fuck their hats.
I still think...
That's the steward. That he is a steward.
I still think that there are 3 mates standing next to the captain and 1 far away.
I agree with you.
I feel like he is the fourth mate.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So I'm just gonna put it in,
Okay.
and then
Who is he clubbed by?
unknown attacker. Hold on. If that's true, and he's a steward, then he would be the fourth mate steward, Davy James.
Okay.
Can
we put in the
even
others?
though he kind of looked like he was Asian?
Can we put in the
But it's
other
hard to tell in black and
stewards
white.
just to like, because we know who they're standing behind, right?
Potentially, yeah. Hold on. You wanted to know what happened to this guy.
By an unknown attacker.
Fourth mate,
Escape
escape part 5.
So he gets,
He gets clubbed, so-
downstairs.
Mhm.
So he's the one who gets his face broken in half by the dude with the club.
Mm-hmm.
And dude with the club is the guy with the weird hat. Isn't he one of the brothers?
Yeah, he was Nathan Peters.
Do you want to try that?
Was it him? I don't know. I mean, it might be Nathan Peters.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it away because I wanna actually go look at that scene again before we
Okay.
start putting details in because we're gonna forget what our guesses are and what our guesses aren't.
Sure.
But you wanted to put in stewards.
Yeah, I don't see why not, right? So that is.
he's the second mate.
So then that's the
this
second
is-
mate steward.
This is. Oh. Tight.
Boom.
Fucking tight.
Boom.
Let's see which ones they like.
Yeah. I mean,
So Samuel Galligan, second mate steward.
yep, he got knifed on the boat.
Okay, our Russian friend.
Russian
yes,
guy up
we
top.
knew was right.
Hell yeah.
And Davy James, fourth mate steward. Hot damn.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
we're making serious progress.
Holy fuck.
Okay,
This game is amazing.
so we know for sure that this is the fourth mate then.
Yeah.
So
that is for
I
sure
want
the
to
fourth
investigate the fourth mate next.
mate. Okay, hang on, wait. Can we please just fill in the other
yeah,
people's
no.
names and
I'm
stuff?
writing this down as a note.
And then let's glean a little bit more info from this too.
Yes.
See if we can't decipher like
So who
put
do we
in-
think this is? This is the third mate?
it has to
It
be.
has to be.
It has to be the third mate. There is no other like it has to be Martin Parrot.
Why did his come up different? Is he not dead?
I think
He doesn't have a last memory. He might die in the invisible chapter we can't see. Because otherwise it would say disappeared. Oh, yeah. Otherwise it would say disappeared in. You know?
maybe.
So we don't know his fate at all.
What if we didn't find his body throughout yet?
It's impossible. There's no pages that we could
True.
fill in.
That's true. It's true. It's true.
Weird. But
So
this would
he might be one of the ones we can't fill in.
This would be the third mate steward.
Mm-hmm.
Roderick Anderson, crushed by a loose cannon.
Nice.
Baller.
I
He's
remember
another
that part.
finished one.
Yeah. Boop boop.
Okay. Wait a minute.
So we have the steward.
There's a person in that sketch that we can't see.
because it's after they kill him.
No. Check it out.
It's the
Look.
boy, right?
Up there. We can't go behind. There's stairs, and there's supposedly somebody standing up there. We can't see this person.
So maybe
Or
they're not.
this person
They're
back
probably
here.
not important for this moment then. That
Well,
is
hold on.
is that the helmsman?
He might be the
That's-
helmsman
that's
instead
the
because he's
helmsman.
holding on.
Oh my god.
All right, let's do that instead.
Yeah, let's put him as the helmsman. Finley Dalton.
In which case, who the butts is this guy?
Well, we don't have anything for him.
And also, we don't have a captain steward, right?
Correct. Which is probably him.
It could be him.
I mean, there are
The
two.
others have their stewards next to them.
There are two people sitting on the.
Wait a minute. Who's this guy's steward? What happened to the first mate? First mate steward. Killed Paul Moss.
Yeah, he's on the.
Is Paul Moss in this picture?
No. Unless he's one of the people sitting up top.
Who are those? Electrocuted. So they're topmen.
Speared by Beast.
Is there other Chinese topmen?
I don't know. Let's find out.
A
Yep.
few.
I mean, try him. Maybe we have enough to.
Nothing yet.
Nope.
But he's definitely an unknown topman.
Yeah. True.
Right? I mean, like, clearly.
Yeah.
Because he was up there getting electrocuted.
That's got to be the captain steward or the ship steward.
So you mean this one?
Yeah.
So, all right. So what do we have? So we've got bosun's mate, who we don't know. Carpenter and carpenter mate. Which we should have filled in. We saw those guys.
Yeah, those are the two guys in that one memory.
I don't know where we found those.
Me either.
Oh, we can. Well, no, never.
Thomas Sefton. Thomas Sefton.
Is a cook. Where's the cook? And a butcher? Okay. The butcher is probably the one who was killing that cow in that memory. Right? Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hang on, I'm looking at bosun hats. I want to see what a bosun hat looks like. It's a really tall top hat.
Yeah. Well, we already know who the bosun is. We figured that one out, right?
Yeah. So the bosun's mate maybe has the...
I don't know, maybe.
Bosun's mate hat.
What I was looking at, I was looking for... Yeah, so ship steward and captain steward. We've got these two people that we don't know about.
And what are the difference between them? One is from India and one is from Sweden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
So...
And then... Yeah, those are like we're running out of fancy people, I think is the real point. That would have fancy hats. We're running out of people. So not cook or butcher or carpenter's mate.
Sure.
Bosun's mate, don't know, maybe, but probably more likely these stewards.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So these fancy boys with fancy hats, this is the fanciest hat available, I think.
Yeah, the literal fanciest hat.
So what do we want to call this?
I would call it...
Hold on. I want to see what it says for steward. Servant to an officer or higher rated crew member performing general duties for the comfort of their employer. So ship's steward. Would ship's steward outrank a captain's steward?
Yes.
It seems like they would.
I think they would. Just for fun, let's look at the bosun. Just remind ourselves.
So the bosun was foreman.
In charge of general operations. Okay.
So maybe not as fancy. Like important, but
yeah.
like...
And what about the gunner?
Military officer in charge of weapons and military procedures on the ship.
Okay.
So
because there's two of them. There's a gunner and a gunner.
He looks pretty military.
There's a gunner and a gunner's mate.
And the gunner would be standing... Because what were we just looking at? Gunner, weapons, and military procedures. So he might... Like, this might make sense if this guy calling the firing squad...
Is the gunner?
If these are the gunner and gunner's mate.
I don't think...
He's probably the mate? And that's the gunner?
I mean, maybe, but there is the one scene where the fancy hat man is throwing the gun to the other guy.
So you think he's the mate?
In the Doom? I don't know.
I don't know who he was throwing it to. It may have been one of the big, ship's mates.
Yeah.
Like first mate, second mate. I think that these are gunners, probably.
Okay.
That seems to make some kind of sense. Right? So, what if we put... It seems like the gunner would be the one leading the charge, though, not his mate. Right?
Yeah. I mean...
This guy's supposed to be Polish. I don't know. For now, maybe this isn't the worst guess. Or, a couple of guesses to put in.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Just, who knows? Maybe.
We still don't have who killed them.
No.
In the other memory.
We'll have to revisit it. Who's this sauntering Jeffrey?
What is he holding? He just matches other Top Hat man. And so who is standing behind him? Is that another steward?
What's this?
A chicken.
A fucking chicken.
No, I don't. That young boy right there.
That's Lars.
Oh, okay.
A seaman. So the seaman in the sort of wide-necked shirts.
Got it.
What's your deal? You're probably a carpenter or something, right?
Speared by beast. At one point, is he the one who throws the axe? Does he throw an axe because he's a carpenter?
Maybe.
Because he's like, take this.
Maybe. Could be the carpenter mate.
I would say that's a Marcus.
Could be a Marcus. Not a Winston.
No. unfortunately.
But I feel ya. This looks like a carpenter.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Look
That
at these fellows.
one of those is the butcher, right?
Could be. He's big drinking. He's got a big apron.
Okay.
What's your deal?
Blacksmith.
They're together.
There's the monkey.
Oh, yeah, there is the monkey. The monkey belongs to the surgeon, right?
Yeah. Who is on the other side? So wait, do we know how those guys died?
Spiked.
Spiked. And him? Struck by tail. Where?
I think we're going to need to go into other memories to get more information.
Okay.
But look at all these boys. What's their deal? It's Patrick O'Hagan, a seaman.
Yep.
It's John Naples, another seaman, torn apart by the bosun's mate, or not bosun's mate, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? Probably a seaman, because that's what these two have been, right?
Yes. But there are a lot of...
There are a lot of seamen, of course there are. Unknown seamen.
Wait.
This one? We think he fell overboard.
What are his other memories, just real quick?
Well, I can't go to all of them.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have to
What's his
look
first
back.
memory?
First memory is in that crushed by falling cargo one. Yeah, because this is one of the ones.
So
that
he's
went,
one of the Russians?
I don't think so, but no, because I think I don't know.
Oh, because people there's not a lot of overlap between
There's not.
two pictures.
And also, this is one of the ones that we think maybe fell overboard in the sequence out on the lifeboats or the little boats way away.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
And this is the guy who was knifed. So I think it's reasonable to assume that all four of these are seamen, because these two have been.
Yeah.
So he's probably another unknown seaman.
That unknown seaman that you just did.
Yeah.
He's the one who
died super.
No, he bashes dude's head in, and
Are you sure that's him?
Look at the memories. Like.
You can bookmark him.
Yeah.
So
that's him. That's like he fucking bashes other dude's head in, and dude hears him say mutiny because he's wearing that little hat.
Yeah. That little hat.
Yeah, like Fancy Boy hears him talk about it. See, and he is in the Paul Moss part. He's like a part of that shit.
He's up there. I mean, assuming that was the...
Yeah, and so he shoots him in the face.
Is this him? I don't know.
Yeah, because he has like the... I think dude...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Shit. That is him.
I remembered his weird little condom hat.
Okay, so yeah, so he's everywhere.
Yep.
So we'll have to figure his deal out.
Yep.
What are these outfits? Do we not know what
We
these
don't
are?
know him, but you see him a couple
We've
times.
seen him a few times. So what's his
I think
deal
he's
with the
just a
stripy
regular.
shirt?
He's a seaman.
Okay.
He's some rando seaman.
This was a very useful scene.
Yeah.
Let's head out.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so let me look at my notes. What do we want to look at next?